Match day 4 of 8 in the AFC Asian Champions League Elite. We're in the state of Johor on the southernmost tip of Malaysia to see if Johor Darul Ta'zim, 10 times in a row Malaysian champions, can upset the recently crowned 3-in-a-row champions of Korea, Ulsan HD. Ulsan secured the K-League 2024 crown just last Friday, but as you can see in the Champions League, they are winless with 3 defeats. Johor Darul Ta'zim with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 defeat in their matches so far. For Ulsan, well, now they've won the league, they can focus on this AFC Champions League, and you'd expect them to do well in the sultry conditions here at the Sultan Ibrahim Stadium. Humidity 85% and not much wind to help you either. Thankfully it has cooled down from earlier on this afternoon, but these will be alien conditions for Ulsan Hyundai. But 5 days after a quick celebration, a 4,500 kilometer flight, and in these temperatures that are some 15 degrees or so warmer than back home, Kim Pangon rubs his hands in anticipation of bringing his team, the champions, to a nation where he was national team coach until midway through the season. He left Malaysia, joined Ulsan, has now got a crown to his name as well. Ulsan fans high up in the far stand of what is expected to be a capacity crowd here at the Sultan Ibrahim Stadium. For Ulsan though, this is a big match. They've lost all 3 of their AFC Champions League Elite matches to date, and the 2-time Asian club champions have not been able to replicate their domestic form, with defeats by 1, 2 and 4 goals to nil respectively against Japanese side Kawasaki Frontale, Vissel Kobe and Yokohama F Marinos. On paper though, this should be the perfect match for them to quench that elite drought. Korea's domestic football league is much highly rated than Malaysia's, and add to that, Ulsan are the 2 times champions of Asia. And internationally, the teams are ranked respectively at 22 and 138 in the world. That's on paper though. This is on the lush turf of Johor. Johor aren't your typical Malaysian club side. 10 titles in a row tells you that. Plus back-to-back domestic trebles also says a lot. Plus they're the only Malaysian team to have won an Asian championship in the modern era. In 2015 they were AFC Cup winners. And there's more. Ulsan have played Johor 4 times in the past, 3 times in Johor, all 3 occasions in Johor, twice at this very stadium. Ulsan have gone away beaten by the home team. And Johor have invested heavily in making progress in elite Asian competition. European-style money's been invested in the likes of former Real Madrid and PSG winger Jesse Rodriguez, whilst a multi-million-dollar deal saw Iker Underbarena move to Johor from Spain. It is a very different lineup from what Kim Pangon is used to seeing. In fact, many of the team that Johor will put out today don't play regularly in the domestic scene. I think the management said, listen, we can compete at that elite level, but to actually win there, to actually make it through to beyond the knockout stage and into the quarterfinals, which will be held in Saudi Arabia, a bigger investment has to be made. And the crowds are responding. This will be a full house. We had 35,000 for the last home game, which was a stunning 3-0 victory against Shanghai Shenhua. It will be a complete full house here, a sellout, other than a little knot of space available for Ulsan fans. There's a lot of excitement outside. I can tell you, I was here 3 hours before kickoff and already people were queuing to get in, the buses were arriving, the traffic, even at that time of the night, was absolutely horrendous. So this promises to be a big night, a red-letter day potentially for Johor. It also could be the night in which Ulsan kickstart their AFC campaign. The Kim Pangon factor is also huge for today. The former national manager of Malaysia used to regularly come down to Johor to check up on the players. Johor have got so many international players on their books. It was often rotational. So beautifully set up. Add to the fact Johor are looking to get into the top 8 in this league. Ulsan are looking to kickstart their campaign. A reminder how this system works. 12 teams in the league. The top 8 will go through after 8 matches. You can feel the atmosphere. It's all smiles at the moment for JDT. Ulsan, champions of Korea, Kim Pang-gon in particular, will be desperate to wipe that smile off the face of the home fans. Hot, humid conditions greet the teams as they make their way out onto the lush turf at the Sultan Iskandar Stadium. This is AFC Champions League Elite, match day 4 of 8. This is Ulsan Hyundai against Johor Darul Ta'zim. A ton of experience in the Ulsan HD squad. Internationals throughout. Kyonu, 37 caps. Kim Yong-gon, an AFC Champions League winner with Guangzhou Evergrande, 112 caps for him. But this is a brand new JDT lineup. The likes of Mario have been bought specifically to win on this stage, and Eddie Israfilov similarly. Shane Lowry returns to the starting lineup after missing the last game, a 3-1 defeat in Guangzhou. Jordanian match officials in charge of proceedings today. Plenty of experience there as well. But then Ulsan, fresh from victory on home turf. The European presence there, Gustav Ludvigsson and Darijan Bojanic. Ex-Hammarby players loving being involved on this big stage. Teams will break. And we can give you a look at the team lineups in just a moment for Johor. As I keep on saying, they have a domestic team and they have an AFC Champions League team. And Coach Edebidolio likes to keep faith with those who he's brought to get them into the knockout stages. I mean, Zubiare comes into the lineup. In fact, this is all bar one the same team that started last time out in that defeat against Guangzhou. Shane Lowry replaces Feroz Baharuddin at the back on the substitutes bench. Again, international experience throughout. And Bergson, the number 9, has scored 16 goals in 10 games in the domestic league. Can't get a place in the starting 11. Jordanian match referee, Jordanian officials throughout. Adam Makhadme, 37-year-old from Irbid. He's had a busy old season. Currently he's refereeing in the Chinese Super League. He's also been refereeing in the Indonesian League and has had some Asia World Cup qualifiers. Just forced to wait as JDT take their team photo. Experienced official is Adam, supported by Jordanians. The VAR match officials are from Kuwait. That's Ahmed Al-Ali and Saad Al-Saman. Let's hope VAR doesn't need to intervene too often, but it is available for the teams. Ulsan Hyundai, 4 changes from the team that won the league against Gangwon. It also means that Bojanic gets his first start in the AFC Champions League. Interested to see who plays at left back. Ludvigsson is normally a left winger, but he's been slotted in at left back now to cover for 1 or 2 injuries. And as you can see, it's a very short bench that Ulsan have brought. Plenty of quality on there, including Georgi Arabidze, the Georgian international. They've not had good times here at Ulsan HD. And with the support of the group known as the Boys of Straits, JDT will be hoping to build on their last home performance and forget their last away performance. They played 3, won 1 at home, drawn 1 and lost 1 away. AFC Champions League Elite, Ulsan HD get us underway in the all-white. And immediately closed down by Mario, and George Obregon closes down once again. Obregon is experienced for the Colombian, is the preferred man to start as the number 9 role. He seems to be just a little bit more disciplined right there. This is Ludvigsson. Could be a 3 at the back for Ulsan. Matthias Sales. Sellers and Kim Min-woo, signed from the Chinese Super League at the start of this year. Kim regularly plays on the left-hand side. Ludvigsson and Sellers not on the same wavelength. Yes, it could well be a 3-4-3 formation from Kim Pan-gon, just to try to take Johor by surprise and maybe press them high up. Anthony Zubiade finds Israfilov, Oscar Arribas, Kwok Jun-hyung. He goes long, and it will be a high press that we're seeing from Ulsan. Ludvigsson has been the scourge of Johor in the past. Ludvigsson down to the byline. That's an important clearance coming in. Israfilov. The results of Ulsan have surprised everybody, I think, in the AFC world. But now that the league title has been won and secured, Lee Gyu-song has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white shirts to aim for. That's comfortable though for Andoni. The Spaniard is closed down by Ju Min-kyu. The break is on. Muniz, who's had such a fabulous season for Johor Darul Ta'zim. Under Barena. Ian Nacho Inter will have an important role just in front of the 2 centre-backs. Park. Oscar Arribas. Given away by the Spaniard. Inter wins it back. Malaysian international Nacho Inter, 38. Looks for the ball over the top of Kim Young-gon. Bojanic wants it short. Eventually forced long Yun Il-lok. Converted winger, now plays regularly a right back in Kim Pan-gon's time. Arribas. Israfilov. Forced to go long there was Zubiade. That's comfortable. Not the best clearance, and that's been given away. Arif Ayman! Obregon doesn't gamble. Huge chance. A little bit flat-footed, the Colombian. Delicious ball in from Arif. Given away carelessly by Hyunwoo. He's got the crowd going. Muniz tried to pull it back to Arif. Kim Min-woo. He's starting at left back, actually allowing Ludvigsson to run at Park. Ludvigsson. That's Salas in the middle. Nacho Inter just sweeps up. Debidolio, the head coach of Johor Darul Ta'zim. Really rather ruthless, the whole club, with Bedolio leading the charge in how how JDT are going to approach the AFC Champions League. You're allowed more foreign players in the AFC Champions League than you are domestically. Kim Pang-gon, this will mean a lot to him. Tried to play it down, but of course it'll mean a lot. Took Malaysia to the Asian Cup, where they famously drew 3-3 with the Korea Republic in the last game. Arif Ayman, an outstanding player, so Kim Pang-gon knows all about Arif. There's Shane Lowry, restored to the side. The Australian. Once again, the high press forces Subiare to go long, and that gives Obregon a chance to compete with Kihi. Murillo, Obregon. Only Arif in the penalty area. Obregon. Juan Muniz. Ludvigsen is there to defend. Under Barena, onto Arif. Scored 3 AFC Champions League Elite goals this season. Arif has been the outstanding player for Johor. Park, it's an out wide. Muniz. Arif skips past a challenge. Referee plays advantage. Juan Muniz. Obregon was making a move in towards the middle. Bright start by JDT. Nacho Insa. Crossfield ball is something we see regular. Lowry just helps it on to Murillo. Murillo looks for Obregon. Into my feet, says George. Arif is closing down. Arif Ayman! Arif Ayman! The perfect start for Johor Darul Ta'zim. For the second time, Ulsan have been caught playing out from the back. This time the press from Arif, and he went on unchallenged, unchecked. Arif Ayman scores his 4th AFC Champions League Elite goal. Careless from Ulsan. Arif is there to fine finish, and of all players, it's Kim Yong-gon who's made the mistake. 112 caps, experience, but just closed down, tried to play it through. Arif, good challenge, good tackle, great finish by Arif. Obregon and Arif celebrate for Ulsan. A long time to get this back, but what a start. Yun Il-lok drives forward. Obregon does the hard yards. Saleh made the forward run. It was a long way offside, and anyway the ball beat him. Kim Ki-hee, he's got bags of experience. 23 caps for him. Kim Yong-gon, and with Hyun-woo behind them, you're not expecting the kind of defensive slackness that we saw in the first 10 minutes. Shane Lowry, no nonsense, belted clear. Arif chases. There'll be little moment for Kim In-woo, who's not the regular left back. Kim Young-gon. Taru, the Japanese, side from Urawa. Nacho is in there. Obregon turns, surrounded by three. There is a slackness about Ulsan HD. Ashrafilov lets that one run. Cleverly played by Park. A difficult situation, confidently played out of by JDT. And Ashrafilov just gives it to Ulsan. Kim In-woo. Bojanic. That's better. Ludvigsen. Ludvigsen stayed onside. Great challenge from Shane Lowry. It's actually come off Ju Min-kyu. Goal kick, says the referee, but Lowry has to be so alert. He comes across, gets the challenge in front of Min-kyu, who's found his goal-scoring form in recent weeks, or in recent games, after a long barren spell. And Lowry comes in with a huge clearance. Min-kyu. Signed from Jeju in 2023 was Lowry. No-nonsense defender. Obregon. A little bit too tough there on Kim Ki-hee. Min-woo. Time Park Jun-kyung too tight. There's a feature of Johor though, that they get as physical as they possibly can within the rules. Ludvigsen, that's awkward. Anthony, easy claim in the end. Taru wasn't remotely interested in challenging the big Spaniard for that one. Andrei Zubiare, he's one of those bought specifically for the AFC Champions League Elite. Sihan Hazmi is the Malaysian international goalkeeper, but he gets displaced for these games, although Sihan is an ever-present in the league games. Obregon similarly up front, preferred to Bergson. And here's Rafilov. Oscar Arribas. Well played into space by Nacho, and look at the chasers on. Can he get there? The answer's no. If it's Arif, yes. Juan Muniz, no. Ball played in behind the left back, Kim In-woo. Arribas can slow things down. Nacho. Jun-hyung just beaten to the ball there. Delayed the game. He was signed from Ratchaburi in the Thai league. It's Sales, signed from the Brazilian league. De Bruyne caught. It's Kim In-woo. He's the one who's been given the left-back responsibilities, and that was the space that Muniz was played into. We're gone beaten in the air by Kim Young-gon. Breaks to Ludvigsen. Bojanic, Swede. And gone back to Hyunwoo. Johor picking up a tight man-to-man as Ulsan look for a way through. The Brena, tight one-on-one over Janic. That's a good ball by Ataru, with provided by Yone Lok. Former winger hasn't put a good ball in, and Mario is so close to getting a break. Mario drives forward, tried to flick it outside to Obregon. He had options right and left, chose the wrong option. Sales. Slows down by Arif. They do defend from the front to JDT. It's not easy for Ulsan to pass through. This is a quality Ulsan side. All 3 defeats against Johor in AFC Champions League. Johor had an early lead, or had a first half lead anyway. Ulsan pulled it back and Johor went on to get a winner. Radibas. Nacho. Nacho has been with the club since 2017. Before this stadium was built. Shrafilov. Too high for Arif. Ulsan tried to build. Maybe just trying to entice a little bit of pressure on the ball. Eventually it did come from Juminku. Obregon loses out to Kihi. Run back by Israfilov. Lowry. Mario. Nice football. Muniz looks for Mario. Mario looks inside. Obregon. Obregon to Arif. Arif's got Oscar Aribas outside. Arif goes for the shot. Nacho Inter mops up. Good play from Mario though on the initial burst for Johor. When they get the ball wide, they do look very dangerous, Johor Darul Ta'zim. And the Berena. Ulsan will, of course, have done their scouting about Johor, but knowledge that Kim Pangong might have had from his time as Malaysia coach. Largely redundant with so many new players into the squad, apart from Arif. And Arif's the one whose goal separates the teams. Switch from under Berena, out to Mario. Yone Lok says he didn't get a touch, referee says he did. Mario onto Shane Lowry. Nacho. Getting the angle ball into Mario. Confident. Terrific from Mario once again. Gets past Ilok. Crosses, looks for Obregon. Corner. Johor. Well, Mario's pace, manpower down that left-hand side, causing problems for Yone Lok. Got Ilok and Ataru down that right side. You can see Kim Ki-hee there is saying, we can't afford to let them get round the back of us like that. Under Barena. Well, he's capable of the spectacular. Here's Juan Muniz. If anyone's allowed to have a dig from 30 yards, it's him. Arguably man of the match in the 3-0 win over Shandong Shenhua on JDT's first home game of this campaign. Ataru, nice little touch. Ludvigsen. Ludvigsen goes for the return, 2 in the middle for him. Ludvigsen onto his right foot, Ludvigsen! It's taken a touch on the way over the top. Best we've had though from Ulsan HD. And the Swede looking strong down this left-hand side, cuts inside. They're slow to come out and close him down. Eventually it's Mario, I think, who just gets a block him. Flies over the top, but for all their dominance. Right then, a change early on. Matheus Salles is replaced. I can only assume that that is an injury. And a familiar face, Lee Chung-yong. Experienced old head comes on. Let's see what Ulsan can do from this corner. Anthony. Now the referee is going to have a retake of this corner. Hadme is certainly making it clear that Mario is the guilty party there. Ludvigsen is saying, hey ref, that should be a penalty. Retake of the corner, swung in. Obregon does well at the front post. Midway through the first half, Johor Darul Ta'zim leading Ulsan HD. Nice turn, but into trouble from Minkyu. Rafilov was just caught on the back of his ankle there by Ju Min-kyu. And the Korean international has gone over to apologise. Nothing nasty, nothing sinister in the challenge. Just caught him as he was chasing him, catches him. Along the heel, there's Rafilov. Goes to the floor. Mario once again spins away from Ilok. Mario looks for Obregon. Big collision in the penalty area. Kim Young-gon and Obregon go down. And I'm wondering if VAR might have a look at this, because it's definitely contact from the defender. Tries to get in front of Obregon. Both men are hurt. And this will be an interesting one. There's no decision from the on-field referee. When the ball comes in, Murillo once again, wonderful. Right then, does Kim Young-Guang get anything of the ball? Looks like he does. He gets there first, doesn't he? He gets the first touch. Just gets in ahead of Obregon. Obregon thumbs up. Terrific defending. 112 international caps, been there, seen it. Hugely successful career. He knew that he had to get there, otherwise Obregon would have a free ride. It's a brilliant challenge by the 34-year-old. Tell you in matches played earlier on today, Vissel Kobe went to the top of the table. They beat Gwangju by 2-0. Central Coast Mariners and Shanghai Shenhua drew 2 apiece. Kawasaki beat Shanghai Port 3-1. The standings at the moment, Ulsan still bottom of the table. Johor, if they can hold on, big if, there's a long way to go. Not even half an hour through, but currently 3rd in the standings. But Ulsan, well, their form in this competition to date, I suppose with the distractions of the domestic game, difficult, but even so, big defeats, no goals. Made life very difficult for themselves. Goal kick for JDT. Shafilov finds Andoni. Looks Murillo. Ilok has had a tough time against Murillo. Under Barena. Under Barena so rarely gives the ball away. Adibas beaten in the air, but the referee has said there was a... Kim Min-woo went in a little bit aggressively on Oscar Adibas. Seems a little bit harsh on the former Korean international. I'm not a defender, he says. They put me a left back and I don't know what I'm doing. Let me play up front, ref. Let me play up front, coach. Murillo again. A crossfield ball under Barena. Murillo tries to pick out the early cross from Obregon. And again, it's played along the back to Kim Young-Guang. Nacho Inter, that's a foul that is not liked by Ju Min-kyu. Jordanian referee certainly likes to make himself absolutely clear. Wants to talk to Ju Min-kyu for Min-kyu's reaction to what is a cynical challenge by Nacho. I think Inter's a little bit fortunate to not be yellow carded for that. Bojanic, first time we've really seen him in an advanced position, and Bojanic has found space. Two in the penalty area, save clubs. Ludvigsen was coming in. But he's just starting to have an influence on the game, though, is Darian Bojanic, former Hammarby player. Needed to pull it a little bit further away from Andine Zubiade. Comfortable for the Spaniard. Obregon asked to chase. Those long balls, Ulsan HD are dealing with pretty comfortably. Kim Min-woo, closed down by Arif. Barena does the closing this time. Gone, goes back to his goalkeeper, Hyunwoo. Ataru. Minku trying to get involved in the build-up. One ball over the top. Shrafilov deals with Ataru, little tickle on the ankle by Ataru. He may well have a point, but any contact there. These days the referee will almost certainly give the free kick. Eddie Shrafilov. Yeah, a little touch in the base of the back. Zaka won Japanese cap, not part of the World Cup qualifying team at the moment. Right-footed clearance from Zubiade. It's going to come back. Good clear call from Israfilov. Once again, Min-woo looking a little bit uncertain at left back. Junhyung drives forward, spreads it out to Murillo, the danger man. Murillo's got Obregon in the middle. Murillo, a little bit too much, comes out to Barena. Arif, Muniz. As Muniz plays the ball out, there's a problem for Ulsan Hyundai. They've already had to make one change of personnel. Lee Chung-yong is already on. Now Kim Young-gon, he's gone down. Maybe still feeling the effects of that clash with Obregon. Doesn't look too comfy. Those Ulsan fans high up in the far grandstand, they don't look too happy either. Kim Young-gon started his senior career in Japan, actually, with FC Tokyo. Made the most of his appearances with Guangzhou Evergrande before moving to Gamba, signed for Ulsan. His first Korean club in 2022. And there is going to be an enforced change, a second change required. Hwang Seok-ho is a natural centre-back. ...35-year-old, when 4 caps, but more than a decade ago. Signed from Segan Tosu earlier on this season. So injury problems for the Korean champions. Sioko has played in all 3 of the previous AFC Champions League games, so he's not a stranger. But nonetheless, it's 2 experienced players have been lost from the Ulsan HD starting 11. Ilok, pressure by Obregon. Ataru. Obregon still chases. Ilok. Looks for Ludvigsen. It eventually finds Ludvigsen. Some pass by Ilok. Not the best ball played in there by Lee Gyu-song. Run back. 10 minutes until half-time. Ludvigsen. Ataru in front of him. Ludvigsen. Clever little dink. Shane Lowry. Make sure he's nice and tight to his centre-back. You're playing 3 at the back. Can't be spread too far apart. Kim Min-woo. Bojanic. Clever. Ludvigsen. Just hustled off the ball. Obregon. Referee got in the way there. That'll break though to Muniz. Looks for Arif. Good strength from Arif Ayman. Throw in goes to Johor Darul Ta'zim. Did really well there against who's just come on, Song-woo. Park. Muniz. Adibas. Muniz smuggles it out. Strafilov is there to tidy, as is Nacho Inter. Can't get caught there, Nacho. And he isn't. Park drives forward into space. Right then, under Barrena can play in Mario. Mario. Early ball, looks for Arif. Arif puts a challenge in. But Sioko big enough and strong enough to deal with that. Mario seeing plenty of the ball. Perhaps Johor need better balls into the penalty area from him. Min-woo. Lee Gyu-song was looking for more bodies ahead of him, making movement. There is plenty of work going on from Ju Min-koo. Kim Min-woo. Ludvigsen. JDT defending. It's a 5-4-1 when out of possession. Good space for Ulsan to play in. So they just try and shift the angle of attack. Yon Ilok. Ilok carries on his run. And there's good movement inside of him. Doesn't put the cross in. Ataru. Bojanic. Ataru's cross. Strafilov is there. It's Ulsan who pick up the second ball. Pressure increasing from the Korean champions. Park did well and wins the free kick. Indeed, that's Strafilov. Did well and won the free kick. Calm, central. The 3 is Eddie Israfilov. Again, JDT just trying to entice Ulsan onto them. Now releases Mario. Doesn't get the touch, Ilok is there. But that will be a corner kick conceded by Yun Ilok, who's had a tough time, that time under pressure from Obregon. First corner of this half to JDT. They've had more of the ball, and Yun Ilok looks like a player who's had a bit of a run around. Park's header not quite on point, and that'll be a throw-in to Ulsan. Aribas thought that had come off a Korean head. Bojanic, plenty of space now for Ilok. Taru ahead of him, comes back inside. Chung Young's not seen an awful lot of the ball. Minu, oh, and it's through Ludvigsen. Ulsan have largely been second best, just the one effort from Ludvigsen to cause any concern for JDT. Inter gives the ball away. Arif wins it back, and Inter looks to spread it. Besides, that's a job of Muniz, who does a much better job of it. Mario. Muniz. Park Jun-hyung seen a lot of the ball down this right-hand side. Arif lost the battle, but find Oscar Aribas. Oscar finds Arif Ayman, and Oscar Aribas lifts it up over the top. Nice ball inside by Arif, just as he was closed down though. Kim Ki-hee just causing enough of a distraction. Ludvigsen the target, Park the winner, Arif, Obregon, under Barena, Mario, Muniz. Not exactly flooding the penalty area. Ball retention, ball possession. The key for JDT as Srafilov goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, who has been forced to hit the ball long, much more, I think, than his coach David Olio would like. But Obregon's won that second ball. He's got Mario inside. Obregon looks for Arif Ayman. Arif Ayman. Comfortable for Hyunwoo. No real space for Arif. Srafilov does well. Azerbaijani international. Like so many born in Spain. Muniz. Aribas. Arif once again. Beautiful control, Arif Ayman. Obregon! Terrific tackle from Yun Ilok. It needed to be. That's a goal-saving tackle from the Korean fullback. Shane Lowry. JDT chasing a second before the interval. They'll be happy with 1-0, they'll be ecstatic with 2. Park Jun-hyung. Really was a crucial intervention from Ilok. As we see 4 minutes of added on time at the end of this first half. Kim Pang-gon, I think, will just want his team to come back into the dressing room so we can address a few things. Oscar Arribas runs away from Ataru, finds Murillo. Again, two in the penalty area. Obregon was the target. Terrific header from Ki-hee. Some marvellous defending in the last couple of minutes from Ki-hee. And Johnny Locke before that. He just must make this. It's really looking good for Obregon. Good header, Kim Ki-hee. The humidity really is not something I think Ulsan are used to. But they've got experience. They need to play through it. Second corner of the half. Comes out to Muniz. Doesn't catch it. And in an effort to make space for him. There'd been a foul in the build-up. Well seen by Adam Makadme. Rio just blocks his man. Park had, Lee Chung-yong had seen that was going to the edge of the penalty area. See there, Lee Chung-yong was just telling his team, let's get the ball down, let's play some football. Here is Lee Chung-yong. Good leadership. Lovely ball, the flag stays down. Ludvigson's available. Just knocked away from Ludvigson. Brilliant tackle. Challenge from Park Jun-hong. Taru Azaka got away. He was onside. Park stayed with Ludvigson. Again, excellent defending from Johor when needed. Six in the penalty area. Oof. Murillo. Goalkeeper claims it and goes to ground. That's good goalkeeping. He wasn't favourite to get that, but I think his physical presence rather intimidated Kim Ki-hee from challenging. Hillock's touch. De Bruyne was there chasing. Bojanic. Obregon worked so hard. Kim Ki-hee. Johnny Locke. Lee Chung-yong outside of him. Bojanic. Better angles. Ataru. Japanese plays it out wide to Ludvigson. Ludvigson drives. It's not far away. Lee Gusong and Ludvigson on the same wavelength. Half-time whistle goes. A very satisfying first 45 minutes for Johor Darul Ta'zim. Barry Fireman, his fourth AFC Champions League goal of the season, separating the teams, and he made it himself. His pressing on Kim Yong-gon, important, and he finished with aplomb. Hyun-woo and the rest of the Ulsan's much heralded back four under consistent pressure from the crossing of Murillo. Problems also in that there were two enforced changes. Mathieu Sellers and Kim Yong-gon both forced off with injury for Ulsan HD. They've got problems. It's looking good for Johor at the moment. Half-time in this AFC Champions League Elite. Matchday 4 of 8. Johor Darul Ta'zim leading Ulsan HD by a goal to nil. Onto the lush turf. This is AFC Champions League Elite.
competition worthy of the continent's most enthusiastic fans and top-tier class. Our top 24 teams will clash, highlighting the best players in Asia and the world. Built on the foundations of past heroes, a new beginning has arrived, uniting Asia's football powerhouses. 24 of the elite teams from 2 regions battle for supremacy. Be crowned the ultimate champions. AFC Champions League Elite. Now let us turn our attention to the AFC Champions League 2. This battle offers a thrilling stage for established clubs to battle for a coveted title with a pathway to excellence in Asian club football. Get ready for electrifying
brilliant conditions.
With grit and the raw talent of 20 aspiring teams representing the
with the referee immediately, after which the referee will signal a check by pointing to the field to indicate that a restart of play is being delayed. The VAR can suggest a review, but only the referee can initiate the review by signaling the outline on the TV screen. The referee always makes the final decision, but can be supported by the VAR in two ways. Using the information received from...
Very warm welcome back to Johor. AFC Champions League Elite, matchday 4 of 8 in the league stage. Before we go on to the knockout phases, Johor Darul Ta'zim hosting Ulsan HD, and Johor Darul Ta'zim leading courtesy a goal of the man who was just in shot there, Arif Ayman, coming inside the first 15 minutes for Ulsan HD. Coach Kim Pangon, his return to Malaysia so far has not been a happy one. 2 enforced personnel changes, and I can see that there is another change looming. Lim Jong-gyun is preparing to come on, and that might mean a change to a back 3. They've had problems at left back where Kim Min-woo has really rather struggled, and so maybe the solution to that is to take the problem out. Yunilok has also had a tough time on the right-hand side. Yunilok is a player also who likes to go forward on the right-hand side, and the change is, as expected, Kim Min-woo, who's had a really torrid time, and he is being replaced by Lim Jong-gyun. Already they've needed to use Hwang Seok-ho and Lee Chong-yong coming on as substitutes, so 3 of the 5 available have been used. No changes for Johor Darul Ta'zim. Goalkeeper Anthony Zubiade has kept a clean sheet. Safe and sound in everything he did. Safe hands, safe gloves. Good positive goalkeeping. Nacho Inter, the man doing the talking, has been the fulcrum of midfield, him and Ika Underbarena. For Jo Honu and co, they can only improve. That was not the Ulsan that we have seen over the years in the AFC Champions League. Julian Bojanic maybe not quite used to the humidity. Second half is underway at the Stadium Sultan Iskandar. Near 40,000 capacity, just about full. Oscar Arribas slides away from the challenge from Bojanic. Looks for Obregon. Out wide to Arif Ayman, scorer of the goal. That gives the Malaysian champions, the 10th in a row Malaysian champions, the lead. Here's Mario, being outstanding down this left, or outstanding in beating his man. Lee Chung-young doing a good job stopping the cross coming in. Shane Lowry. Mario. This time the cross does come in. Bojanic is there. Back by Ataru to his goalkeeper. Johor Darul Ta'zim, no changes. They have Zubiade in goal. A back 3, Park Jun-hyung, Eddie Israfilov and Shane Lowry. Holding midfielders Nacho Inter and Ika Underbarena. Oscar Arribas wide right, Mario wide left. Arif Ayman, Juan Muniz and George Obregon going forward. Here is Muniz. Comfortable for Jo Hyun-woo. Scored a hat-trick in an FA Cup final for Johor earlier this season. Also scored one of the goals, beauty, from a free kick. Saw off Shanghai Shenhua. Has the ability to strike from there. Didn't quite catch this one. Back live. Underbarena was looking for Mario to make a move. Lee Chung-young closed down and beaten away by Shane Lowry. Lowry spent some of his career in England. Lee Chung-young spent 10 years at Bolton and Crystal Palace. 6 at Bolton, 4 at Palace, so they'll know about the physicality. It's Lee Gu-song, 30-year-old midfielder who's not really been able to get involved in the game. 11 out there for Ulsan. 3 change of personnel, as I say. They've got Hyunwoo in goal, Yun Il-lok, Kim Ki-hee, Hwang Seok-ho, and now Lim Jong-gyun along the back. It does indeed look like they are reverting to this back three, doesn't it? With Kim on the right. So it's more a 3-4-3 now. Here's Ataru. Goalkeeper wasn't quite in the right place. Hyunwoo has to clear. Ludvigsen become a more central player. Little tug back. Free kick against Gusung. So yeah, it's a change of personnel and a change of formation. Yun Il-lok, the 73, he's gone over to left wing back. Mistake there by Park, and it is all change. Ludvigsen, Yun Il-lok, just beaten to the punch by Park Jun-hyung. Ludvigsen again. Very different lineup, and something that JDT will have to adjust to. Anthony's long pass. Ataru. Il-lok made a lot of space down that left-hand side. Ludvigsen in the middle. Cross doesn't come in from Il-lok. Ataru comes to the back post. Oh, just over the top. Lee Chung-young, terrific first touch, just tries to guide it in. But there's the extra man out wide, just over the top of Murillo. Terrific first touch. Oh, Anthony is clutching at straws there. Well, Chung-young may not be in the first flush of youth, but it's no coincidence that ever since he rejoined the club, or joined the club, Ulsan have won 3 titles in a row. They also won an AFC Champions League when he first came. Ball pinged out wide. Here is Murillo. Obregon. Minkyu. Goalkeeper is out at the feet of Ludvigsen. Flag was up for offside anyway. Clever goalkeeping. If he'd come out with his hands, he would have carried that out of the penalty area. That would have been tight. If that went to a review, that would have been tight. So it was good goalkeeping. Chung-young. Bojanic. Ludvigsen made a run. This is Minkyu. Yun Il-lok on his right foot. Off the post from Yun Il-lok. Zubiare might have got a touch, but the danger's not over. It is now. And we can have a look back, but this is much better from Ulsan HD in the first 7 minutes of this second half. Let's have a look at this. Long-range effort from Il-lok. Outside of the post. And as we're watching this replay, JDT are making a change. Bergson de Silva A real fan favourite here comes on. 52 minutes on for Obregon. Obregon gets the nod simply because he's more willing to do all the defensive work, but Bergson cannot like being dropped. There is George Obregon. Meantime, Murillo. All left foot. But it's a lovely left foot, Murillo. That's brilliant. Murillo still going. Couldn't turn it into a cross for Bergson. Terrific play from Murillo Enrique. Brazilian-born, learned his trade in Portugal. Have a look at this. Oh, welcome to the game, he says to Lim Jong-un. Plenty of players back there, but wonderful skill from Murillo. Well, after those early scares from Ulsan, that's got the crowd back supporting. Arif. That's going to be a yellow card coming in from the back. And it's Hwang Seok-ho. First yellow card of the game. Looks in a fair amount of pain. See why the studs go into the top of the foot. Old school defending, used to be allowed to get away with one of those. Seok-ho goes, it's my first one, ref. He came on as a first half substitute for Kim Young-gwon, who Arif Ayman had embarrassed by tackling and going on and scoring. Arif hobbles away. JDT attacking the end to which their most vocal supporters are gathered. And they do make a racket. Anthony Zubiare launches forward. Murillo beaten in the air. Lowry, Insa. Strafilov. Scott Arribas. Versatile player, Arribas can play left or right, genuinely two-footed. Strafilov looks for Arif. Assistant referee says that had just gone out of play. Let's see if there's any afters to that knock that Arif Ayman took. Ilok looks for Ludvigsen. Nacho Inter steps in. Tug by Bojanic. No yellow. Jordanian referee certainly in charge, very experienced. Long ball over the top, Bergson looked well offside. Kim Jong-un gives it away, and Bergson was again offside, and Kim Jong-un lifts it out for a throw-in. Inter with a bit of magic, looks for Bergson, and then it bounces off. Arif will chase. Break to Ilok. Good tracking back by Arribas. very pretty from Jun Hyong. Barena battles hard and wins possession. Bergson will chase. Lim puts it out. Bergson puts in a hefty challenge. Kim Jong-un. Big 6'3" strapping defender. Seems to be a production of the line of those in Korea. Back live. Munith has got round the back. Bojanic clears. And that might break to Min-kyu. Israfilov does well, gets the better of Ludvigsson, who tries to go around the Azerbaijani international. But Israfilov, too big and strong and clever for that. Muniz tries a little nutmeg. There's confidence flowing through these JDT players. This group really not only think but know they belong at this level. Lowry flies into a challenge. Ataru. Chung-yong. He's come closer than anyone for Ulsan. Little ball into space. Ataru. Edge of the box is Lee Gyu-sung. Chung-yong. Space once again. Ludvigsson to the byline. Can't keep it in play. But better from Ulsan as we approach the hour. They are at last asking Johor Darul Ta'zim questions. Kim Pang-gon does like his teams to play on the front foot. And now with this three at the back, Jong-hyun in the middle of Seok-hyo and Ki-hee. Maybe they can play that game. Here's Bergson. Up against Lim. Arif for Bergson. Bergson to Silva! Terrific save. Excellent move. Bergson again. Tries to pull it back, wins a corner. Big chance, Johor. Big save, Jo Hon-yu. Lovely link-up play. Arif Ayman once again. Awareness of where Bergson is. Perhaps a little too straight at the goalkeeper. Fourth corner of the game, first of this second half for JDT. Johor. The road drew at Shanghai Port, the Chinese champions. Break off in a moment. Mario's cross. Larry. Put out from in front of his goalkeeper by big Lim Jong-hyun. Johor starts with a 2-2 draw in Shanghai. Excellent performance here against Shanghai Shenhua, 3-0. Rather lost the game in the opening 20 minutes up in Gwangju. Now an early goal for them here has given them a 1-0 lead just over an hour gone. Corner number 5. Arif has got 5 in the penalty area. Muniz tried to shape it over the top of Hyunwoo. That's his third attempt on goal. Goalkeeper well positioned. If that's dropping in, I think the goalkeeper has done enough there. Results earlier today in the AFC Champions League East. And that's going to be a yellow card. Oh, has he got away with it? And De Barena's got away with a rugby tackle. Now, Ataru had raced past him. Proper game of football here now. 4 times these teams have met, 3 times Johor have won, all 3 in the state of Johor, twice at this stadium, both times with late dramatic winners. Arif gets there first. Block tackle doesn't quite break. Kihi, and Arif does well. And a challenge from Muniz. Murillo couldn't keep it alive, but Johor flying into challenges all over the pitch. Bergson just being told to settle down. That's 2 challenges. Have a look at that determination from Arif. As well as the belief I was talking about, they're putting in the hard work that you've got to do against all teams, particularly those from Korea whose work ethic is well renowned, particularly when they're champions of Korea. Kim Jong-un, Bojanic, Nataru. It's a clumsy foul. Lee Gu-sung, he was put in danger. A really difficult ball in by Bojanic. Under Barena. It's such an unspectacular job. Spanish under-17 former player. Played for the likes of Tenerife and Leganés. Basque-born. Important save just a few moments ago from Hyunwoo. Now he's got to sort out his back line. Muniz has got 5 attacking the ball. It's away from everybody. That will be a goal kick. Lowry, probably the target there, the furthest man away. Games earlier on today. Vissel Kobe ending Gwangju's wonderful run with a 2-0 victory. Vissel now top of the table, 10 points. Gwangju 9. As it stands, Johor, Buriram, Shanghai Shenhua on 7. As it stands, Bergson. Lee Chung-yong bought himself some time. Put out by Kim Ki-hee. Can get a place in this team as well. Muniz, Arif, Inter inside of him. Here is Nacho Inter. Nacho Inter! Oh, that would have been one for the scrapbooks. A deflection takes it narrowly over the top from Nacho Inter. Now, you'd have to go a long way back to find out when Inter last scored for Johor Darul Ta'zim. Ulsan improved in this second half. Johor chasing a second goal. Muniz again has got Lowry and Park. And Oscar Arribas and Israfilov in the penalty area. It's beyond everybody. Comes out to Inter. Spreads it out wide to Shane Lowry. Arif Ayman. Lowry. Still Lowry. Deflected in! Shane Lowry for Johor Darul Ta'zim. A huge stroke of luck for Johor Darul Ta'zim, but perhaps one they deserve. It's actually Oscar Arabis. My apologies, I thought it was Larry. It's Oscar who cut in on this right-hand side. Larry waiting at the back post. Oscar flicks up and over Bojanic. As I say, he can go either way, but that is a huge stroke of luck. Oscar Arribas. Oh, you try and take that off him despite the huge, huge deflection. Johor Darul Ta'zim 2, Ulsan HD 0. That was the second goal they've been craving, and Bergson defends. There is Oscar. Genuine two-footed player. Still celebrating. Huge deflection though off Bojanic. Now then, there's a shocked silence around this stadium. This is Ulsan. Yes, they've been beaten before, but they were hugely competitive. This is a game in which Johor are the better team. Ludvigsson. Ulsan. Ilok once again. Ulsan at the moment played 3, lost 3, no goals, 2-0 down. How about that from Nacho Inter, spreads it out to Bergson, and Bergson will look to run, and Bergson will still go, and Bergson de Silva! Parried away by Honu. Arif Ayman, Oscar Arribas, the goal scorers with 20 minutes to go. Substitutions for Ulsan. There are 2 remaining changes. Man coming in, Georgi Adabidze, the Georgian, and Kim Min-jun. It's been a tough time for Ju Min-kyu. Lee Gyu-sung is the number that's up there. Number 8 is the number. Lee Gyu-sung. So Adabidze, I think they. Oh, Kim Min-jun has been called back. So Unilok is one of those who's coming off. Adabidze will operate down that right-hand side. And Min-jun is the other. But Johor Darul Ta'zim lead by 2-0. Deservedly so. A little bit of fortune for the Oscar Arribas goal. Jo Hyun-woo is by far the busier goalkeeper. Bojanic, just wondering how much the humidity is playing upon Ulsan. They're not used to this. Ludvigsen, lovely ball into play. Min-jun, lovely cross. Mario puts it away from Lee Chung-young. Lots of pace early on. Mario does well. Everybody up in the penalty area. Bojanic leaves it. That is Ade. It'll be another corner. Ulsan looking to fight back for a second. Edge of the penalty area. Bojanic cleared away. Only as far as Ataru. Still not clear. It is now. And there's a break on for Johor. They've got 3-on-1. And Park has made a great run through the middle. Oh, and he leaves it. Aribas was there looking for a second as well. Mario. Lovely ball, looks for Bergson, can't get up. Arif Ayman only finds Ataru. Min-jun once again released down the left-hand side. Arif Ayman opened the scoring for JDT early in the first half. Official crowd of 34,200 just been announced. So far they are a very happy 30-odd thousand of them. Little knot of Ulsan fans not so thrilled. There's quite a Korean community in this part of the state of Johor. Kim Ki-hee. Aribadze can't get the ball through. Has to go back to his goalkeeper. Johor push out. These are the champions of Korea. Oscar Aribas. Min-jun. Free kick against the goal scorer. Huge deflection, though it took off Dorian Bojanic. But that is definitely Oscar Aribas's goal. It's a little bit unfortunate to concede the free kick there to Min-jun. But the free kick has been given. And they've got three big fellas who can come up from the back. Number 4, Ki-hee, 20, Syoko. And Lim Jong-un, number 5, as well as Ludvigsen at the back post. Danger here. Kim Min-jun with the responsibility of putting this in. Johor going man for man. A lot of nonsense going off the ball. Shane Lowry not going to be intimidated. Lowry. It's the physicality that Ulsan must bring in these remaining 15 minutes or so. All smiles just now. You wait till the referee back is turned. It's big Lim Jong-un, 6'4". Belted clear by Murillo. Anywhere will do. Wilson might want to try to get more of those set plays. It's a long ball over the top, and Min Jun is quick, but not that quick. Hyunwoo just plays it too far. Nekdibidolio. Here's a little bit of skill earlier on. Showboating. His team aren't. His team are playing hard, and here's Bergson. Arif Ayman's hurt. Bergson will let that one run out for a throw-in. And Arif is going to need, I think, a little bit more treatment. He was rather staggered by a thunderous challenge. Now he's got up. Adibas. Shane Lowry. Murillo. Well played by Kim Ki-hee. Lowry. Nacho into his 38, but his energy levels, well, we're 79 minutes in, as high as they were in the first minute. Fitness levels very high from Johor. Something you do normally associate with Korean teams. Bergson. First touch wasn't good. Second touch. Muniz. Well, Muniz once again. Under Morena wanted it short and eventually gets it out to Murillo. Nobody goes out to meet Murillo. He can take his time and measure across. And the man coming into the far post was Oscar Arribas once again. Change for Johor Darul Ta'zim. Heberty, another of the crowd favourites, going to come on in this left-sided attacking role for Juan Muniz, who again has been excellent for Johor. All smiles at the moment for Johor, but there's still time for Ulsan. Do not write out, do not write Ulsan off. Heberty on. Min Jun through Ludvigsen. Long ball played through. Lim Jong-un is there. Just looking at that clearance from Anthony Subiare. Can't think of a really difficult save he's had. A couple of whistled close by, and the base of the post was struck from a long-range effort from Yunil Lok. Lee Chung-young. Ludvigsen. Maribadze. Pushed off the ball by Murillo. And Murillo slides it back. And Bergson needs to be big and strong, and Bergson is, and he's pulled away. That'll be a yellow card. Lim Jong-un. And although Bergson is down on the floor, I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the fact that he forced such a clear-cut foul. Good strength from Bergson. Dragged away. Different sport. Lim Jong-un. You'd want it in a wrestling ring with you. Bergson will be fine. Good strength by the Brazilian. Israfilov. Mario. Eased off the ball by the muscular Kim Ki-hee. Then wins it back. Mario. Mario again. That will be a goal kick, but wow. The tenacity being shown by Johor, by this group of players. Look at the physical size of the Ulsan team. It's a battle they normally think they win, and they're challenging from Heberty and Bergson. Ludvigsson. Referee plays an advantage because he's got away from Lowry. He's got support from two. And then Israfilov does brilliantly. And puts in a 60-yard humdinging pass out to Arif Ayman. And then Arif can sprint forward. Lim Jong-un can settle things down. Excellent play though from Ludvigsson. Ulsan not dead yet. Could be a yellow card if the game ever stops, but it's carrying on. Lee Chung-yong. Very bad set. Bojanic. Ludvigsson. Mario comes out to meet him. The Swedes got 3 in the penalty area. Aribadze, lovely ball. Pull back, miscued. That's a chance, it's a lovely ball back by Min Jun. Taru. Change for Johor Darul Ta'zim. Nacho Insa will come off. No doubt he'll get a rousing reception. Nafiq Fazel, Malaysian international, will come on and replace him in the heart of midfield. Great energy levels from Nacho Insa. Snaps into the challengers. Him and Underbarena. The defensive linchpin in midfield. Nafiq Fazel takes the captain's armband. Heberty. Lowry. Underbarena. Keeps it so simple. Underbarena. Heberty. JDT might look for a little bit of keep ball. Heberty under pressure. Park Jun-hyung. Space for Afik onto Bergson. Bergson. Right footer. Bergson! This is a team that should be taken very seriously in the AFC Champions League. Konu left grasping by Bergson da Silva. And a trademark celebration to follow. Johor Darul Ta'zim, Afik Fazale into Bergson. Looks like he's lost the chance, then cuts onto his right foot, cuts it through limb, beyond international goalkeeper Jo Hyun-woo. Two substitutes who are regulars in the league team, can't get into the AFC Champions League starting 11. They combine though for a third goal for the second time in AFC Champions League Elite. Johor leading one of the bigger names, one of the biggest names in Asian football, Ulsan, by 3-0. Oh, gosh, they are to be taken seriously. First AFC Champions League goal of this season. There is disbelief for Kim Pang-gon. There is disbelief amongst many in the crowd, I feel. These are the Korean champions. Six minutes of time to add on. Will Johor just be settling 4-3? Or will they go for another goal? As it stands, they'll be third in the standings of the AFC Elite Group at the halfway stage with 7 points. For Ulsan, this may be 4 defeats in 4. It will be. Dipping over. Maribadze, not sure whether it was a cross or a shot. But Anthony Zubiade will say that earns me the win bonus. Plays on the right, can cut on the left. It's safe goalkeeping. Corner for Ulsan. I think that was Park Jun-hyung was down. Once again, there's a lot going on. Bounces off a couple of bodies straight into the safe gloves of Anthony Zubiade. Good ball in, could have gone anywhere. Actually, it was off Park Jun-hyung in the end. Maribadze once again. Ataru. Afik Fazale. Bergson shows. Bergson strong, wants the foul, gets the foul. Referee McAdamy, I think, has been excellent. And there is a celebratory atmosphere here in Johor. Heberty, oh, he's through to Arif Ayman. Arif Ayman! More good goalkeeping. John Woo's made 3 outstanding stops. This could be more than 3. Bojanic. Well, whether it's the 4,500-kilometre flight, whether it's the celebrations from winning the league, whether it's the humidity, Ulsan HD very much second best today. Ataru, this is a thoroughly merited win for JDT. And this will make many sit up and take notice. Ulsan themselves playing keep ball, not even chasing a consolation. Lowry to Afik. Mario. Oh, dear me. Such confidence from Mario. Maribadze will not have appreciated that, and Heberty puts a big challenge in on limb. A lot of fortune, admittedly, for Johor Darul Ta'zim's second goal, and that seemed to calm the nerves. It really changed the game at a time when Ulsan were pressing, but no doubt about it, Johor had been chasing that second goal. Mario. Oof. Well, the decision has gone against them. Seems like everything has gone against Ulsan. Joe Honu will not like this stadium. Here's the other save. Heberty sets up Arif. Honu out quickly, gets the hands up quickly. Third big save. Arif, who opened the scoring in the early stages. And Johor have been able to build on that. Yes, there have been moments for Ulsan, but I don't think anyone from Ulsan can complain that the better team has not won. Ataru. Zafik Fazale goes into the back of him. Referee blows the final whistle. And if the win against Shenhua was a statement, this is a statement with an exclamation mark. Joe Honu, probably the man of the match with 3 huge saves, but Arif Ayman opening the scoring for Johor in the first half. Hector Bedolio's team were outstanding. Deserved to be more than 1-0 ahead at half-time. Bergson came on in the second half to wrap things up with the 3-0 goal. That was after Oscar Arribas, courtesy a wicked deflection of Darian Bojanic, had made it 2-0. But there were other moments, there were other chances for Johor. Best moments for Ulsan came early in the second half. Yunil Lok hit the base of a post. Lee Chung-young fired one narrowly over the top. But what a performance for TMJ's team. That's the man who is behind Johor Darul Ta'zim's success. Oscar Arribas. He is getting that goal, no doubts about it. And Johor, who've already won 1 trophy in Malaysia this year, they're unbeaten at the top of the league. Now they are 3rd in the AFC Champions League Elite group, because they've beaten an elite team here. It is finished here Johor Darul Ta'zim 3, Ulsan HD 0. Do not adjust your sets.